What is going on, guys? It is Jacob Snake up here, bringing you what is probably one of the best Fiddlesticks jungle guides for Season 6 on YouTube. Now, before we actually get into the tips and tricks and what is making Fiddlesticks so good in Season 6, I want to say that this video is going to be very different from my other ones. With my other videos, I usually have my face cam on and I'm talking to you guys face to face. And it's usually cut out from my live stream, but I wanted this video to be different. I wanted it to be as short as possible and as informative as possible. So what I did was I captured the gameplay, I cut it down to all the entertaining parts, and I have a lot of things I want to talk about that are written on my notepad. So if you guys enjoyed this new video, and if you want more informative videos like this, please subscribe. Let me know in the comments below. I don't give a fuck about a like. Just let me know if you guys are enjoying this new kind of video. So without further ado, let's get into this. Now, for the longest time, let's say 2 years precisely, Fiddlesticks got his Q nerfed. And ever since, he hasn't been that good until recently. The new mastery changes and item changes greatly benefit Fiddlesticks in countless ways, bringing him back to top tier solo queue junglers in my opinion. Let's talk exactly about what items and masteries brought Fiddlesticks back from the dead. Now, first off, there are only 2 Tenacity items on Summoner's Rift left. You might know of them: Mercury Treads and Elixir of Iron. Before we continue, let me explain what Tenacity is. Tenacity reduces all crowd control effects. Crowd control is a stun, a blind, a fear, a slow, and the list goes on. Anything that will slow you or make you debuffed, Tenacity is your friend and will reduce all effects according to which item you have. As we can see here, Mercury Treads reduces all crowd control effects by 20%. This percentage is actually really new to this item and to League of Legends, and is considered a nerf to the item Mercury Treads. As of the release of this video, we are on patch 5.23, and not only 2 patches ago on patch 5.21, the very same item had 35% tenacity. This means champions with all crowd control effects are extremely good right now. For example, Annie Stun, Morgana Bind, and Twisted Fate Gold card. All of this CC will now last 15% longer because of the Mercury Tread nerf. This makes Fiddlesticks fit right back into the jungle meta in my opinion. The second Tenacity item is an elixir. It's a pot that can be bought for 500 gold once you're level 9 or higher. People really underestimate elixirs from what I see. This is one of the least bought because people usually go to the red elixir or blue elixir for damage. But not in all cases do you need damage. So because they have been taught to build tons of damage even when it's not necessary, the Elixir of Iron is really overlooked. Elixir of Iron gives 25% tenacity for only 500 gold, and that's more than the Mercury Treads that cost 1200 gold. Now, the elixir only lasts for 3 minutes, but if the enemy team has a lot of CC and you need that extra tenacity for the next team fight, Elixir of Iron is what you want. Now that we've covered the only 2 tenacity items on Summoner's Rift, let's move on to a few of the masteries that help Fiddlesticks immensely in the jungle. There are 2 masteries in the ferocity tree that you will greatly need for Fiddlesticks. One is called Oppressor and the other is Vampirism. These masteries are pretty self-explanatory, but let's just go ahead and read them. Oppressor does 2.5% increased damage to anyone that is crowd controlled. Fiddlesticks has 2 crowd control spells: his Q, which is a fear, and his E, which is a silence. So this mastery is pretty much key on Fiddlesticks. The next go-to mastery is Vampirism. This one is self-explanatory because Fiddle's main damage source is his W, which is the spell vamp ability. Having 2% spell vamp for Fiddlesticks is pretty good early game in the jungle. Also, it is better than having natural talent, which gives you plus 10 AD and plus 15 AP. The vampirism, the 2.0% spell vamp is way better, guys. Be sure to take vampirism. Now let's go ahead and talk about my build order in game right here. There are a few ways to do this. It all depends on who you're going up against. Once you get the hang of Fiddlesticks, you can start different first items, but if you're barely starting out, you will always want to go a Zhonya's Hourglass, even before your jungle item. Actually, don't even bother buying a jungle item. Runeglaive isn't even that great since you will hardly be last hitting and mainly one-shotting with your ultimate and your W ability. Of course, if you're up against, let's say, Vi, Zed, or Talon, you definitely want that Zhonya's first item, so you can go invulnerable whenever they try to ult you, one-shot you. Remember, you are very... Oh my god, that freaking Poppy just threw us 20 miles away from the map. Holy crap, that Poppy champ is going to be so broken. Anyways, remember guys, you are very squishy as Fiddlesticks, and you need to play him like an assassin. If you feel like not going Hourglass first item for whatever reason, try rushing Boots of Mobility or Boots of Swiftness. Anything that'll make you extremely fast so you can rush into lane and fear the enemy. After getting a Zhonya's Hourglass, your next item should be something with CDR. It could be Will of the Ancients, an Abyssal would be fine if they have a lot of AP damage. Anything with CDR, guys. Well, that's it for right now, guys. That's all I have on my notepad. I'm at the end. If you guys do enjoy this kind of video, let me know in the comments section below. I'll make more of them. I'm thinking of doing a Let's Play series. I don't want to say what it is, but I'll probably be putting it out soon. It's going to be something new, something different. It's going to be of League of Legends. It'll be a League of Legends Let's Play, but it'd just be something completely different. Like I said, guys, if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, share it with your friends. I will see you laters.